Hello everyone, here from the incredible Philippines once again. We're finally back after 2 years, actually been more than 2 years, and we're starting off where we pretty much always start off, Metro Manila. So we're staying in Makati City, probably one of the best views that we've ever had from an apartment. We're 50 floors high, so we get a great view. So on the other side of the river there, Pasig River, is another city. I think it's called Mandaluyong, something like that. And then the main city of Manila is just on the corner of the river there, so everything going back that way is Manila. And the Philippines has always had a special place in our heart.
Yeah, for a few reasons. So the first reason is that Philippines was the first country that we came to when we started the full-time travel in 2019. So we decided to come here, and we already loved the Philippines. And another reason is that, as many of you may know, when COVID hit, we were here in the Philippines, and we stayed here during the lockdown. Like a long part of the lockdown, we stayed in El Nido. So I think we ended up staying in the Philippines for 7 months, or around 7 months.
Long time.
Yeah, a long time. And also another reason is that because we just love the Philippines. It has some of the most beautiful beaches we've ever found in the entire world.
The friendliest people.
Yeah, the friendliest people. Yeah, we just love the vibe here, really.
And today we want to do something different here. So we found out that there's a free ferry taxi service that goes down the Pasig River. And yeah, it goes all the way to the bottom near Intramuros. So we're gonna check that out. Should be cool. And the apartment that we're staying at is an amazing deal, so just $24 a night. It's a small one, but nice bed, little TV there, place to eat. We can also do all our cooking here, little sofa, and then through this way, the tiny little bathroom. But for $24, a great deal. And it also has a really good gym, probably one of the best gyms we've ever had at an apartment complex, and a nice swimming pool. So we found out that the ferry schedule is only every hour, and we just missed one of the ferries. So we come to the center of Makati, going to do some errands. We always like the center because it's so green. You have these nice palm trees everywhere. Just a mix of nature and modern buildings. That's why we like staying in this region.
There's always many shopping malls. You just went to one called Glorieta, but apparently there's like Glorieta 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Bunch of different ones.
And then there's the Greenbelt, which I think is a different mall. So yeah, just a lot of options to go shopping.
Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia is also a bit like this, very green. That's another really cool capital. So this giant road is called Ayala Avenue. The last time we were here was in 2020, been a long time. The thumbnail for that video in Manila was somewhere around here with that backdrop. So this is known as the Wall Street of the Philippines. It's where you have all the major banks and businesses. We're actually going to HSBC right now because you saw you get a good deal there with the card.
Yeah, because I think for all the other banks, when you withdraw money from an ATM, you need to pay for a fee. So apparently the HSBC bank doesn't charge any fee, and we can get a higher value.
20,000,
yeah.
I think.
And we noticed that most of the places in Manila that we've been going to, like to eat and stuff, they don't accept cards, so we need cash.
And next to Ayala Avenue is the Ayala Triangle Gardens. Also only came here 4 years ago, or 5 years ago almost.
pera.
Yes, I remember last time we were here, there was all these cats everywhere. I think they feed them. These one look like the same family maybe. Hello. There's also lots of nice restaurants and cafes here. We're gonna eat at one nearby, not in the park. It's called Bakolo Chicken, something like that, where you have traditional Filipino food. Been a long time since we've eaten Filipino food.
For some reason, I just had this memory that Manila was just like a big city, kind of boring. But actually being here now, I think also because the weather is great. Yeah, it's just way better than I remembered it.
I didn't remember it being so green.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
All these big trees everywhere. Oh, they have lanterns, so I bet at night it's all lit up. That'll be nice too.
And it's very clean everywhere here. Maybe just this area.
Makati.
Yeah, maybe they try to keep Makati cleaner than other areas. Not sure.
Yeah, I think here is known to be one of the cleanest parts, the business district. So this is the place, Bakolo Chicken Inasal. You can see all the tasty chicken there. Got the lumpia. Is there any adobo?
Chicken adobo.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna choose.
Fancy.
Pancit, yeah, the noodles.
Sinigang. Maybe I'll get the sinigang.
Yeah, that was our favorite, the soup.
Yeah, remember we used to cook all of these dishes. Pinakbet. This one, adobong kangkong.
Pinakbet was good.
Yeah, chop suey.
Oh, yummy. Might have to go for a dessert too. Leche flan, 95. They also got the torons. So I think I'm gonna go for this one here. That has the inasal chicken, some garlic rice, and it also comes with the leche flan for the dessert. 327. Carol went for the famous Filipino calamansi juice. We used to make that ourselves.
Yeah, because I think calamansi is so famous in the Philippines. You can buy it everywhere, and it's really tasty. It's kind of a mix of lime and tangerine.
Orange tangerine.
Yeah, it looks like a little lime, but inside it's kind of orange.
Yeah, it's that one there. Carol said just a little sugar.
Really good. Yeah, perfect amount of sugar.
And here is the delicious sinigang with the bangus, the fish. So this is my inasal chicken. I think maybe I just eat it from the skewer. They also got the calamansis that I can squeeze on there. Some little pepper if I want. Didn't know the salad was coming with it. And that's the lumpia. I think this is spicy. Pretty spicy. Really tasty though. I've only ever had veggie lumpia, not with the fish. I think I prefer this one.
Yeah, the same taste as always. I love because it's kind of sour. I think it's made from tamarind.
Yeah, it is, I
the
think.
soup. And I remember when we left the Philippines after the lockdown, we took some of the pre-made package that they sell at the supermarket. We took to Portugal and we cooked at home for our family, and they liked it too.
Time to try the leche flan. We actually have the same thing in Brazil. It's identical, isn't it?
Yeah, it's called pudim in Brazil. Yeah. Same taste.
Identical taste,
Yeah.
yeah. So what's it made from? Condensed milk and caramelized sugar.
Yeah, so it's a very, very sweet. Sweet.
Really tasty though. Quick intermission to talk about the sponsor of this video. Olafly is an eSIM that we're currently using here in the Philippines. An eSIM is a virtual SIM card, meaning that you don't have to buy a physical one in the destinations that you visit. We've used Olafly eSIMs across Asia, as well as in the Middle East, Africa, and many times throughout Europe.
They offer plans for specific countries, 9 different regional plans, and also a global plan that covers 113 countries, which is good if you're traveling between different regions. Whether you're on a short trip or a long-term global adventure like us, they got you covered.
And one of the major perks for us is that they offer unlimited data in over 200 destinations, which means you don't have to worry about it running out or topping up. Plus you can also customize the amount of days, which makes it convenient for trips of any length. They also offer 24/7 support in case you ever run into any issues, so you can travel with total peace of mind.
Setting up the Olafly eSIM is really easy. When you buy one on their website, they're gonna instantly send you a QR code via email and WhatsApp. Then you can scan the QR code to install the eSIM and it's ready to go in minutes. You can even set it up before travel, so when we arrived here in Manila, we already had internet as soon as we landed.
Grab an Olafly eSIM for your next trip by clicking on the link in the video description below and use our code JUMPINPLACES to get 5% off your order. So we ended up going back to our apartment to drop off the money. Not really a good idea to walk around with all that cash all day. And we can actually walk to one of the terminals, the ferry terminals. We're heading to one called Hulu, which is down there somewhere. So this is the Pasig River that hopefully we're going to be cruising down soon, if the timetable online is correct. We just had to cross over the road because I think the stairs are on this side. That's a cool little boat. I don't think it's that kind of boat though, it's a white one that's enclosed. Got one of the classic jeepneys that you get in the Philippines, the public transport. Hello. The other form of transport in the Philippines. I think they call it the tricycle. Wow, look at the size of that guy. A massive barge. I think there's like 2 joined together. But we really like the area that we're staying in this time because you don't just get the high-rise modern buildings, you also got these local neighborhoods. So it's pretty cool. You get to see both. That's a monster.
Yeah, I wonder how they stop it when they have to stop the boat, whatever.
Yeah, because it's being towed by that little one in front. Must be going to Manila Bay. And that one's pushing it too. So we got off at that terminal, which is the final one. It's called Escolta, and I'm guessing that this is the beginning of Chinatown by the Chinese looking gate there. Last time we were here over 2 years ago, we went to Chinatown and the boat was definitely worth it. They even had like a tour guide explaining things. So I think it's just 2 boats, one going upstream and one going downstream. And it's pretty much the entire day. I think the last one was around 6 p.m. I'm surprised not many people were on the ferries or at the stations. Doesn't seem like many people use it even though it's for free. And we also passed the presidential palace, which was cool to see. Didn't know we was going to be seeing that, but you're not allowed to film it. So I didn't get any shots, but yeah, definitely worth doing the little tour to see that too. I like the lamps, really old style. Metal. I think that's a lion. So I don't think this river walkway was here last time. They call it the promenade. You can tell this looks all freshly built. And one thing that we didn't notice last time is this massive building. Says that it's a post office. Carol just read online and apparently there was a fire in 2023 which damaged it heavily. So I don't think any of this was here 4 years ago when we came. I think it's all new. It's really nice what they've done with the place. Loads of little stores, things like that now.
There are some photo booth places like the ones that we went in South Korea.
It's like an Asian thing now, I guess.
Yeah.
Take pictures. This sign shows more of the project that they're working on. So some kind of nice big park. That's how it will look in a year or two, I guess. Manila's had a facelift.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like it.
Also got an outdoor market. It's a Friday, so it's not like a weekend thing or anything. Yeah, they've turned it into a cool hangout place. So now we've come to Intramuros, which was established in the 1500s by the Spanish. So at that time Manila was just within this walled city. You can still see the walls surrounding it on the outside. So you get many colonial style churches like this. We've actually been in there before. So we do have another video on our channel doing like an actual tour around here. So we're not going to do an entire tour again. But since it was right next to the terminal where we got off, we thought we might as well come through here again. It's a nice place to walk around. And next to the church got some really nice colourful buildings. An orange one.
And I just told Chris that the square that we were just now reminds me of kind of any square that we used to go in South America and Central America. I think especially those ones in Mexico, like in, what's that place, Valladolid?
Valladolid,
where
yeah.
There's a church and then there's the square and even like the street vendors.
Yeah, it's very similar. Obviously those places have the Spanish influence too. We always say Philippines is like the Latin place in Asia. You will be approached by many tour guides when you enter here if you want to do that. If you want to have someone explain everything in detail and visit multiple places. This is one of our favourite places in Manila for sure, especially for the history. So now we've come to the Manila Bay area and we've come here because we wanted to check out the artificial beach that they've made that we've never been to also. Looks like a storm's coming though, it's actually raining right now. So we might just have to go there quickly and then leave. Traffic's pretty crazy right now. We just got this little, I won't even call it a tuk-tuk. I don't know what it was. Some electric vehicle, smaller than a tuk-tuk.
The guy said it was a Lamborghini.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to leave here soon. It's starting to rain quite heavy. It's a pretty long beach. I didn't realize it was gonna be this long. In the photos I thought it was smaller. So it's called dolomite because I think it literally is made from dolomite. Like tiny little rock, not sand.
So this is actually the least attractive beach we've ever been to in the Philippines.
Yeah, I think so too. It's also full of trash. It's So I don't know if people actually come here to sunbathe, but apparently before they made this beach it was a lot worse around here. I think the bay itself, they did a big cleanup to make it cleaner. But yeah, obviously for the level of beach that Philippines has.
Philippines has amazing beaches. So.
Some of the best in the world.
Yeah.
But this bay area here is also great for the sunset when you don't have weather like this. We watched the sunset on our last day once on one of our trips here in the Philippines. It was amazing. So it is the next day, and now we've come to a place called Tagaytay, which was a 2-hour drive more or less from Manila. We rented a car at Hertz for $27 per day. We're gonna have it for about 3 days overall. And we got a good deal on an apartment once again, so this is $38 a night. So just like the other apartment, we have the kitchen. Can do some cooking here. It's a small little bathroom, and then this is the living room. All looks nice and modern. The bed is a bit on the small size for us since we're both pretty tall, but won't be too bad. But the best part is definitely this.
Yeah, this is why we came here to Tagaytay, for the volcano.
So that's it right there in the middle. So this is the Tal Lake, and in the middle the Tal volcano, which apparently is the second most active volcano in the Philippines, and I just read the most deadly, so I didn't know that. And yeah, you can drive all the way down to the bottom. There seems to be some villages. You can do a boat tour in the lake and go really close to the crater, so we're planning on doing all that. So it's pretty awesome. Even laying in bed, you already have the volcano view back there. Perfect. So now we've come down to the lakefront. To this part, it took about 50 minutes to drive here. It takes a long time because you have to go down the windy roads. So even from here you can see where we're staying in the apartment. So those big buildings back there. And now we're a lot closer to the crater. So you have this part here, but actually in the middle of the island, I think is the real crater. There's like a big lagoon there. And we come to Tal Lake at a pretty strange time because right now there's a level 1 alert, so you're not allowed to visit the island. Usually you could go there and do a bit of trekking and stuff. But yeah, there's like some tremors going on and a possibility of an eruption. Not supposed to be a big deadly eruption though, but it is possible. They are expecting one to happen. And there's another thing going on these days where they've been removing the remains of people from this lake. I think there's like bags with skeleton bones in there, and that's been happening right now. So it's supposed to do with cockfighting and gambling, and yeah, I guess some of the people involved in those games have disappeared, and now they're finding the bodies here, so that's going on too. I don't know much about it, but it seems to be a big deal in the news over here. I think some pretty famous people are being accused of being involved in the disappearance of these people, so yeah, pretty bizarre time to visit the lake. And we also came down here because I want to get the drone out. At least we're closer now. Don't know if we'll be able to get a better view. I'll have to go pretty high to see it from above. So we found this place to eat now called Terza Cafe. I think it's actually in some sort of resort, Club Balai. Got this nice pool right on the lakefront. Looks like a nice place to eat. And I'm gonna have the famous dish here called Ulalu, 680. I think the lady at the car rental mentioned it.
Yeah, when we told her that we were coming here, she said that we needed to try this dish apparently, and we noticed that in many restaurants they are like advertising it. We have lalo, so I think it is a very famous thing to try here.
Yeah, it seems like the main thing to eat. Beef shanks and bone marrow soup. And this is the bulalu. It's our first time seeing it. So the guy said it is for 4 people. Man, I don't even know where to start with this. See all the bone here, the fat. So I've read that bone marrow is supposed to be very good for you. I think it's lots of collagen, good for your gut. There are some veggies in there too. You can see some little spring onions. Don't know what that is. Is that the kangkong or?
No, it's something different.
Different. How's the soup?
It's really tasty. I'm not a fan of fatty meat, but there are some parts that don't have too much fat, so I'll eat that. But the soup itself, it's really, really tasty. You can taste the meat, I think because they cook it for many hours, so yeah, it's not like some plain soup.
Oh, so just the liquid itself is already a
Yeah.
meaty flavor.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I'll have the fat parts. I've already got a bunch of it here. Yeah, with the spring onions too. Really tasty, this stew. Almost got a beach at the resort. I think that's man-made. I don't think there are any beaches on this lake. Carol checked the price and it's around $70 for a beachfront one. Was that including anything else?
Breakfast, yes.
Breakfast included?
Yeah.
I mean, pretty good for the location. So we're going to do the boat tour now. The boats look really cool. It's like a Viking boat. So it's 3,000 pesos for the private boat. I think it's like 50 minutes this way. And we also had to pay 100 per person environmental fee. Noisy cat. Hi. So we're back in the center of Tagaytay now. Come to another place with yet again a nice view. Bit enclosed, this one. It's called Bag of Beans. And I think I want to get the baked blueberry cheesecake, $2.85. And also a brewed decaf, $2.25. So they didn't have decaf, so I just got the latte as well. I've already had a bite of the blueberry cheesecake, extra delicious. And Carol got a shepherd's pie with gravy on it. British. Yummy cheesecake. So good. It's a pretty fancy place. You got these chandeliers. I think I did see a travel guide that said to come here. The layout looks pretty fancy too. And the entrance. I think it's also pretty high priced for the Philippines for a coffee and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is a fancy place. So we're back at our apartment once again. Before I end this video, I'll just show you one last view of the big volcano. I think it's actually raining over there right now. Luckily we haven't had any rain whatsoever. The forecast was showing thunderstorms and stuff. Oh nice, look at that, the rainbow. Beautiful rainbow. And it turns out that all the guys that worked at the boat tour place live on that island. So we had no idea that people live there. It's pretty crazy, right? You're not allowed to go on the island for safety reasons, but people actually live there and sleep there every day. And some of them said they actually lost their houses. It last erupted pretty badly in 2020. They said if you do the tour all the way around the island, you can see all the lava and where some of the houses were too. But that tour would have cost 5,000, and that would have been, I think, 1 hour and 30 minutes. But even on the side that we're on, you can see some of the damaged houses that were abandoned too. So definitely not the safest place to live, the second most active volcano in the Philippines. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. We always like exploring Manila, and yeah, it's pretty cool coming here for the first time, seeing this volcano place since it's not too far from Manila. But we usually just come to the Philippines mainly for the provinces and the beaches, which is what a lot of the tourists come to the Philippines for. We pretty much haven't seen any foreign tourists here in Tagaytay at all. It's mainly just domestic tourism. And in the next video we're going to be heading to Dumaguete on Negros. Never been there before, never even been on Negros at all. It's a really big island, so really looking forward to that. It's supposed to be amazing. So if you like this one, drop a like as usual to support us. Subscribe to see more videos like this. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll see you in the next one.